coming. Whoa. Freaking fucking happen. Oh. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just gonna. Oh, it's been a hell of a day. Let me just send out some messages that we are streaming, and then we'll go live. Well, we are live. You know what I mean. I am live now on. BoredGamer. I am ask them Star Citizen restaurants. Let's put that up. Oh! That's what we need. Ruddy green. It's got a ruddy green screen. Hi. Oh, hello. Oh, 1 second. There's a knock at the door. Sorry, Chris. I'm gonna have to leave you immediately with the stream. Wait, oh, no, I'm back. It's okay. We started. Hello. Hi. Look how shiny your head is. Beautiful shiny head. Oh, hope everyone is doing well. Doing good. Like Superman. He does good. No, Chris Roberts was not knocking at the door. It's oh my whoa. So we'll start because there's not too many people here. We'll start with this while people are filtering in. Oh, actually, if you'd like to ask a question during the live stream, question in sort of brackets. Why is the screen black? That's what I want to know. Actually, don't know why the screen's black. So what I'm going to do is we are going to log into my Star Citizen account, and then log in and do that, and acknowledge. Weird. Wasn't it playing that video? Huh. Did I delete that video? Question mark? Transform. Screen. How weird. Illegal money kisses. Thanks. Appreciate Jericho Piskin. So, okay. Stuff. Gonna be have a look around Orison again today because it's easy what to do. I chat. Question in brackets if you'd like to ask a question during the live stream. But okay. 3.14. Some PTU. Not open PTU. It's first wave PTU, which is a problem because people want to play it. But there's so much balancing to be done. It's insane. Like, I was hoping we were going to have a middle of July release for live. And that's what Chris said, and that's what I'd have thought for a while. However, the just amount that has to be balanced with ship tuning, weapons, power, it is ridiculous. It is a monumental amount of stuff to do. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. it could be moving into August before the live build if it's something that they want to fully balance before going live. Why has my character been reset? I begin blending. All I want is no hair. No hair, please. No, this isn't what I want at all. This isn't my face. Don't you worry. Okay. Save that. Anthem system. Horizon. Both. So yeah, I am pretty tired. A bit up everywhere. My brain's a bit addled. My father's currently in hospital. We're trying to get him out of hospital so we can come home and we can care for him at home. Many of you know that we've been looking after my dad over the last 18 months, who had lung and then brain cancer, and he had pretty miraculous treatment, which gave him an extra sort of 18 months of sort of super high quality of life. But now that has taken a turn, and he's sort of end stage. And we put him into hospital to make sure that there was nothing else they could do. And we wanted to take him home and get him back. And the hospital are trying to put a package of care in place, which was supposed to be done Monday. It looks like it might not be done tomorrow. And then we've talked to them, and the people that are arranging it said they don't know when it could be. It could be 1 week. It could be 6 before we get him back. 6 wouldn't be inappropriate. He hasn't got a long time. And so we are... So I'm going to be phoning them again tonight and pushing to, look, we need him home now. But also looking at the potential for getting private medical care to just be like, look, we'll do it all privately. We just want him out. So we're looking at that at the moment. Just so that we've got the option there, if they're being difficult, because I'm just trying to be proactive and make sure that we do the best for my family, by my family. And I love the NHS. I think they're genuinely great. We need them in the UK. I think they're amazing. But in this particular situation, they have been trash. Just getting him out. So it's just they haven't given us enough information, and they're just sort of left it up in the air, which is just terrible. Thank you very much. Bible thump, indeed. All my prayers to you and your family. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. I will take them. And yeah, thank you. But it's not about the. I just want him home so he's comfortable. We can get all the care for him. He doesn't like hospitals. He wants to be home. And I'm sure it'll be difficult in the future, and there'll be times that I'm like, this is rough. But at the moment, all I want to do is get him out of hospital so he's at home and comfortable. And that's all my mum wants as well. So I'm going to be a bit erratic for the next week or two sorting that out. Hopefully less than a week sorting that out and it just being done. But you may see some random times and stuff for videos. Zin's been absolutely amazing. She's been just sort of like, yeah, no worries. Just use me as and when you need me. I think she'll work on the weekends and stuff as well. We're going to be... There's a load of stuff we've got planned for 3.14. Like, we haven't done much... me and Zin haven't done any weapon meta stuff together yet. We need to do combat and weapon meta, look at all that sort of stuff. Family is going to come first through all of this. So, obviously, there may be some times that I don't get a video out on time, or might be a day or so where a video doesn't come out. So, I appreciate the understanding there. However, it's not as if I'm not going to be making videos. It is my lifeline. It is also my job. And it sort of chills me out. And it's not as if I haven't got enough time to do it. But there is going to be some days that I don't. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, home's where I'd want to spend my life. And it doesn't really matter about the sort of money for the private medical care we'll sort it out. But it's just so bullshit. You know what I mean? I just want them to be like, yeah, no worries, we'll get it sorted. It's stressful because before we put him in hospital, we sort of had something in place care-wise, and we had to stop that. And now that we're trying to get it back out, they're like, oh, we need to get all this care back in place. Yeah, okay, just put it in place. No, okay, we have to wait. Why are we waiting? It's complex and no one's telling us anything really. Or at least seems to be giving us the runaround. There's loads of different departments which don't seem to be communicating. Some have so we organised the transport for him on Monday and then Wednesday, but they're like, oh, it's not ready yet. It's weird. It's weird. So enough of that. I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'm planning to be interviewing people for the channel for Star Citizen based stuff every few weeks. And we've had JP, the Star Citizen who is a fantastic gentleman and very interesting character, good chap. We've had a couple of ex-CIG devs, which we interviewed more recently. And I'm going to be interviewing members of the Star Citizen community, but asking them questions about certain things. So I'm thinking of it like people like Moist Noodle. I want to talk to him about PvP. I want to talk to him about controversies he's been in, about how he sees certain things, how he sees meta, lots of different things, and sort of see his views on certain things in a nice, civil, comfortable environment. But I will poke him about certain stuff, and then maybe talking to Montoya in the future about managing this giant organization. Surely that's going to be difficult. Problems he's had with the project, stuff that he's hoping for, things like that. But lots and lots of different characters and people from the community and CIG devs, hopefully, and ex-devs, and even people that would be seen as Star Citizen detractors. I don't want to get the total shitpostery ones, but I'm okay to, anyone that's going to be reasonable and it's got something interesting to say, I sort of want to talk to. Subliminal has done a lot of testing of weapons meta for 3.14. Cool. I will check because I obviously watched a lot of Subliminal, but I haven't done much for 3.14. I will check his stuff out for 3.14. I appreciate all the love. Thanks so much. I can't believe you Bible thumped me. What have we got here? Anything questionable, as it were? Would you blow Chris if you had the chance? Green tungsten. That's an interesting question. Do you want me to start like a specialist website for? We could draw little pictures for you. No, we wouldn't. Number one, I don't think I'm his type, and he's not my type either. So no, not even if it was a backer reward. Thanks. Thanks for the question. Hi, Bored. I was wondering when the Reclaimer will be usable for its intended purpose, as in, when will salvaging V1 be in? We don't know. So salvaging, the first tier of salvaging is planned to be in by the end of the year. We know that's hull stripping. I don't think hull stripping is coming to the Reclaimer. Reclaimer's more salvaging, so using tractor beams to pull bits of salvage into its like crushy jaws. Crushy jaws. That's more likely to be something that comes next year. I'm about to whip up some cheeky nachos. Any recommendations? You can keep your nasty guac. So, guacamole. I used to be anti-guacamole, but I've become pro-avocado and pro-guacamole now. Nachos. So, you want a good chili on them and a good cheese on top of that. Doesn't have to be cheddar. Okay? When you're doing your nachos. I'm not a massive fan of putting jalapenos on nachos, but I do like a good chili, so I want to dip those nachos in their own sauce. I don't like sour cream. You top them with what you want, bro. You top them with what you want. You know what? Actually, I prefer chicken chili on them. I think chicken chili. What are your favourite changes in the PTU so far? So, I am not opposed to the combat and balance changes they've made for ships. Okay? PvE experience is okay. me and Zin need to play some Marine Commander and then try some PvP stuff. Though I'm not super PvP player, like it's hard to balance that sort of stuff, and desync's my worry. Orison is just amazingly beautiful, and by far the 99% of my time in the universe has been spent in Orison for that purpose. So see if that works. Gonna get the game up, yeah. So, have you ever considered having a restream bot, cross-posting comments? Maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty low effort. I'll say to Zin, sort some stuff out. He'll sort some stuff out. Just sort of have a look over the balcony. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. So you can land on those big barge boys. Some solid alliteration there, eh? Got the whaley boy down there, all visitable all the time. What we've got. Is this the game you have to pay like $500 to play? No. You can just get a starter package, like $45. Get full access to the game and then get everything in-game. There are people that spend thousands, tens of thousands, sometimes 100,000+ on the game. That is not necessary. Those are people that are whales, but I mean, they more have the spare money to invest in a project that they love. And so invest, help back a project and hopefully make the game of their dreams is the idea. But you don't need to have anything like that. And the hope is that people that spend all that money won't have a huge pay-to-win advantage. Now that we've seen some major rebalancing to ships, shields, and weapons, do you think that the Arrow should get its second size 1 shield generator back? Potentially, I don't think so, not with the changes they sort of made. Because they want fighters to be in and out, as light fighters especially, in and out regen, come back in. I think actually smaller shield makes sense potentially for the Arrow. We will see later in this patch cycle them balance a lot of this stuff a lot more. So it is made of paper now, isn't it? I don't know how it balances really because I haven't done enough combat with it. Not 3.14 related, but do you know why Delamar was removed? So Delamar was removed for multiple reasons. It's not supposed to be in the standard system. It's supposed to be in the next system. There is supposed to be a jump point, sort of where it was as well, going to Pyro, ish. And some people say it was because of performance issues and that sort of stuff as well. Are we going to get a fix for us not being able to bind key joystick stuff? Yes. I believe that's going to be solved, hopefully in the next PTU patch. When do you think the PTU will release to everyone? So if it's going to be them just balancing load of stuff, you could see open PTU by the end of the week. It depends on what sort of stuff the Cloud Imperium have got planned. But because it's in first wave PTU, I'm assuming they're sort of like more people testing, the better. So hopefully they'll open it up to wider PTU soon. I think it's going to be a while before it goes live now, though, because there's just so much to balance. There is. I mean, they could have some 3.14.x patches, but ship tuning for all ships, weapon balance, shield, power, engine, all this new capacity gameplay, everything needs to be tweaked. And then every individual component, they've normalized components at the moment, so they haven't even got the variants and variations of components in. So that's something they need to balance as well. So will Orison have outposts and maybe even base building in the future? No, not as far as I'm aware. There are all these platforms. So 3 of these platforms. I think that's one of them, the one I'm on. Hello, it's me. 3 of these platforms are... you can't land on them properly. Well, 2 of them. One of them is the actual starport. So if you get too close to the others or in the inappropriate part of the starport, you'll get sort of driven away by autopilot. But the rest of them you can land on So I can go over to that one over there, say, boop, and just land on the building there, or land here, and then walk around. And they're working on interiors for these as well, which is pretty cool. Or for some of them, for missions and things like that. And drop-off missions and all that sort of jazz. Whoop. Why you do this to me? Silly game. What else have we got? Thank you very much for all the kind words. It's nothing anyone can do. Will the game be finished before my kids go to college? It depends when your kids are going to college. And they're going to continue to support Star Citizen for many years after release as well, so... Now that I've seen Major Bad, we talked about that already. What else have we got here? Waiting for 3.14 Orison is just like waiting for Levski. Not exactly the same. Maybe it is. Have you ever done a poo before? IRL? Yes. Hey Bored, long-time fan. Sorry if this question is not apt for an anime, but what advice would you give to someone trying to start a channel and creating Star Citizen content? Watch a load of content. See if there's anything that you think you could specialise in, or if there's anything that you think's missing in the Star Citizen community. What sort of content would you like to consume? Make that content, is what I did. But it's going to take a while, typically, for you to build up an audience, so keep on trying. Try and enjoy what you're doing. And then if you can enjoy what you're doing and keep it up long enough and keep on evolving it and changing your content so you're improving it and finding your sort of way in what you like doing, then you will eventually, hopefully, get a bit of a following, and then you'll be able to make some money from it as well, if that's your goal. But sort of work out what your goal is. If it's to make money in the next couple of years, I think you might be out of luck. It's going to be hard to do that. It's certainly something you can build up over time. Do they make it easier for newbies to make money? There should be a range and scale of missions, yeah, and there sort of is. Any idea on when work might start on the Pegasus? Oh, sorry, the Perseus or the Apollo? On Wednesday, we're getting the new updates to the roadmap, so we might see some stuff there. Do the barges have a flight path? Or do they just despawn when they get far enough away from Orison? I thought they went around in a circle. I think they have a flight path. Not a circle, but... Does the Constellation Andromeda get its transparent MFDs back, like the Phoenix has? I don't know. Though I appreciate this very specific nature of that question, I don't actually know that one at all. What do you think the biggest milestone for the game right now? So, what they're working towards? Server meshing. Server meshing is by far the biggest milestone that they're working towards at the moment. That's super important for everything. That makes it potentially an MMO. And a huge amount of content is sort of waiting on server meshing. Won't be immediately released when server meshing is released, but it will allow it to be much more rapidly put into the game. Why do they nerf box missions and trading and boost PvE missions after 3.9? I don't really know. Things like why do they get rid of jump down and stuff like that? It doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm sort of partly upset about that, to be honest. They are working on Jump Town version 2. They are working on lots of dynamic balance and things like that. There's a commodity price alerts. Oh, see that? That's useful for cargo hauling. And there's a big cargo hauling overhaul coming as well. So Do you know when the Hercules A2 is going to be released? Yeah, 3.15. So, you might start seeing it in the PTU at the end of September. I mean, they can continue balancing on Wave 2. That's true. So they might open up the PTU to a wider PTU and open PTU and still have a huge amount more balancing to do. And then it might be an open PTU for a long time before it goes live. That is very possible. What else have we got here? Why have an entire planet if you can't do anything? A visit is only city. What? So it's a floating cloud city, and there will be more stuff to do around Crusader later. Missions, and it's a gas giant. There's going to be space whales, so you have to mine off them or pull them and things like that. There will be more content to that later. With the new scanner mechanics, how will stealth ships fit into the EM-IR mechanics? And did they add noise they talked about to asteroids? So, obviously environmental noise from asteroids, other things in the way will affect your scanners. Stealth typically means that the ship will have quite a low... it'll be more suitable or potentially have armor or a hull that helps it with stealth, so help producing its IR EM signatures, or has itself a small cross-section. There might be lots of different types of stealth ship for different things, but it's also about managing your signature. So your EM signature, your components being on, stuff like that. Your IR signature, again, your components being on, running hot or whatever. You can turn things off. You can tweak the power levels. Is 3.14 still coming mid-July? Well, 3.14 is very much in the PTU phase at the moment. I think it's going to take a while longer before we actually see it live now, just with the amount of balancing that they still need to do. I was hoping that it was going to be finished by mid-July, but I don't see how that's possible now. New board. Is Cloud Tech integrated on other planets? No. It is currently just, well, I mean, they use some Cloud Tech and volumetric-y stuff. They use some volumetric fog and clouds and stuff on other planets, but this Cloud Tech that is on Crusader and Horizon is not anywhere else at the moment. You could argue that some of it is used for the sort of nebula and station gas clouds, but it is a bit different. It will be being used for even dynamic weather and stuff in the future, and on multiple planets and stuff. What else have we got? Will 3.14 change the current PvE meta for bounties? Yes. The weapons you will use will be different. Almost certainly. Why does CIG troll us by changing the key bindings every patch? I know! And you can't bind HOTAS and joysticks properly. Like, hey board, with all the new awesome flight and combat changes in 3.14, which ships have impressed, disappointed? So I'm disappointed by the Saber losing a shield. Someone was talking about the Arrow earlier. It is paper thin. The 600i looks amazing on paper now. Like, but me and Zin are going to be playing a load of Marine Commander and messing around with weapons and combat meta tomorrow. Server meshing is yet to be in the PTU, or testing a tool from a player focused point. They're testing it internally, but we don't have access to it. Is there any plans to introduce PvE medical gameplay missions where you are tasked to find an NPC who's crashed? Expect to see things like that and search and rescue missions in the future. Server meshing when? I'm hoping we get to the first stage of server meshing middle of next year. I'm excited for when bombs or any concerns with them. So bombs might be cool. I mean, you're dropping them. What are you dropping them on though? I suppose outposts, like the outposts with gun turrets that we have in the game at the moment. Okay. They're not hugely exciting at the moment until we have bases and much better sort of assaults. It'll be 2 years since they showed off Microtech, the Carrack, and the jump gate at Pyro. What do you think will be their big things to show at this year's CitizenCon? I think they're going to show Pyro and Nyx, a mission between them, and some cool new gameplay they've got planned. That'd be my expectation. And you'll see a load of other stuff. New ships, the most up-to-date things about the Dynamic Universe simulation. Are there locations on Crusader, Gas Giant other than Orison? Not at the moment. The Banu Merchantman has increased in size. I do not have a confirmation of exactly what size it is yet currently. Not a big hole in my head, it's just shiny. Shiny. A shiny head. You'd love to have a shiny head yourself. Can you fly as deep as possible into Crusader? You jump off. Whee! Die very quickly if you jump off Crusader. No. I don't want to be in Port Lotsa. What are you doing? It lied. I'm not a Port Lotsa. Don't worry. We're at Orison. How much do you think the Banner Merchantman will go up before its release? I think it will be $700 before its release. What do you think will not make it for 3.15? I mean, there's quite a lot in 3.15 now because they moved lots of stuff from 3.14 and other stuff. I'm going to reserve judgment for 3.15 stuff until we see the roadmap update tomorrow. That seems reasonable to do, right? Is the Origin 400 series real or just a meme? So, Star Citizen Leaks saw some leaks of it. And then we had the 400i. Well, the 404 as a... Origin 404 as a sort of April Fool's joke, triggerfish joke. But it's quite possible that the 400i is going to be a thing in the future. So I still think we're going to see it as a ship in the future. Quite pretty, eh? Origin 500i one. I mean, they might do a 500i one day. My FPS is pretty good. I get about 40 frames while I'm running around now. They up the frame rate in the 3.14.0G patch for me. Get 40 frames at sort of low end in Orison. Do you think the 600i will get its modularity with its gold standard at the end of the year? I don't think it's going to have modularity of us being able to switch around modular pieces for it. But they are working on the Retaliator's modularity. I do think we're going to see that by the end of the year. If you had 3 Orgmates with a Banner Merchantman, would you still get one? No. I'd probably use that. They're going to be people I'm going to play with regularly. No, I'd be good. Do we know when the death screen, loading screens will begin to display the correct location? Hopefully soon. It's just, obviously just needs to register that this is now a location. What does the I in the Origin naming scheme stand for? I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone know what the I stands for in the 100i or the 300i or the 600i? Ickle. Thanks, Jag. Intergalactic? The intergalactic version? So, Incredible. With new technology, Lumen Nanite, within the just released Unreal 5 engine, do you feel that Star Citizen matches this fidelity? So, small-scale fidelity, the Unreal 5 engine will beat Star Citizen. The giant scale that Star Citizen's doing, and the fact that Star Citizen wants to be an MMO and everything, I mean, the StarEngine should hopefully be better. But obviously, the Unreal 5 engine is just new and pretty and loaded like, oh, it's got all the best stuff in the world on it. Yeah, but what games are going to use that and use that stuff properly in the next 3 years? Like, come on. It's like BMW, there's no meaning. Okay? How do you feel about all of the Elite Dangerous accounts making Star Citizen content? Cool if they want to. I mean, okay. So I think Elite Dangerous, once they get the problem solved with Odyssey, and if they give it a little bit more time, it's going to be a genuinely great game. I mean, that happened with No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was trash, in my opinion, when it first released, but now it's a genuinely great game. And hopefully Elite Dangerous can get some of its sort of popularity and community back. People checking out Star Citizen from the Elite Dangerous community, well, Star Citizen's an alpha. Maybe they're wowed by it because it's new. Maybe they enjoy it because it's you know what you're getting with Star Citizen, the fact that it's still alpha and very much in development still, and they're not sort of shy about that. So I think some people are going to enjoy it from the Elite Dangerous community, some people are going to hate it, but it's going to be a long time before Star Citizen's done. And Elite Dangerous, I think they just had that poor release, didn't they, with Odyssey. It's done more harm than good. Maybe not release it at all would be a better thing. But I don't know. But good for them diversifying content, maybe? Question mark. How much fidelity does Star Citizen have compared to other games? 10 fidelity compared to other games. That's a vague concept, which is very hard to define. NVIDIA. Missile changes. If modded cruise ships can target hostile ships with a missile operator, it can fire the missiles and torpedoes via radar locks without needing pilot. Needing to keep visual lock. Better? Question mark? I like the idea of that, yes. In the way that you stated it, yes. But that is basically what missile operator mode will be in the future. It will be whoever's operating the missile operator thing needs to keep the lock, and the pilot doesn't need to do anything anymore. Well, keep in range, keep pointed at target. Any idea when the Idris mission will be available? A few millennia, right? So you're talking about the Mars Eckhart one. Mars Eckhart is mostly working in 3.14, so expect it to. I haven't actually tried it in the 3.14 wave on PTE yet. I see if me and Zin can try it tomorrow. But as far as I was aware, it should be working for 3.14. Star Citizen is dead. Star Citizen is still a little baba boy. He's still a little baby boy. He's a growing kid. What do you think will be in the 4.0 patch? So that's supposed to have server meshing and pyro and jump points. So middle of next year, I think, at the earliest. Been away a while. Was the stair lift purchased? What? Yes. For my house, for my mother, yes. Although we've taken it out very briefly so that my father can be placed upstairs when he comes back from hospital. Assuming you're asking about the stair lift for my mother that we got a while ago. You were doing well, Debacle? It was 15 months ago, I think I sorted that out. Where did you get your N7 shirt from? So I got it from Loot Crate couple of years ago. But I realised I had a big pile of Loot Crate t-shirts I'd never worn from different games. How will the Inferno fit into the new model given that ammo is so limited? I suspect that the Inferno will have a reasonable supply of ammo for its needs. Like, the ship is just a big gun with floating around, so it will have a reasonable amount of ammo for it. That's the way they balance it. It's not going to be like, well, it's got no ammo, full stop. You can do half a battle and then run away. When do you think we'll actually see ground races for Huston and its moons this year? So they tried it with the scramble races, and the scramble races weren't great. They weren't widely adopted. So, don't know. Like, it's something they definitely want to put in the game. Obviously, they want the Grim Hex races as well. But we've been waiting for quite a while. It's hard to know. You there, Zin? Why is Zin's added me? How weird. Hi, Zin. Zin?
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
It's good. I was going to do a sneaky, I was going to join on your server and then just start dancing around in front of you, but I wasn't your friend, so...
Oh. Yeah, it deleted all this account information on this one for some reason. It's okay, you can still come and dance, Rory.
Thanks.
Take it you finished your work then, have you?
I have.
Good for you.
Thanks.
We can
I told you the other video wouldn't take long.
You can have a bit of mess around. You can fly. We can flight around the barges. What else have we got here? Picked up the story for Origin. They're based on BMW as a nod to the large German fan base who kept Space Sim alive, with the variant code meaning something similar to BMW's.
Oh, my cat's pestering me for food. Are you hungry?
The I means injected for fuel injection. Yeah, I'm hungry. Say something, Zin.
Something's in.
I'm assuming people can hear you. It's assuming that they can.
It doesn't matter if they can't.
Getting flanked by Zin. Have we had any news on salvage gameplay? And all the Vulture. No, expect salvage gameplay by the end of the year. Could we get the Vulture to also be in the game by the end of the year and have hull scraping, stripping? Maybe. I think it's possible, but it is very much hand salvage they've talked about with the multi-tool. And repair as well, but using the same tool and the same materials. For the labour, cost of removing and adding the stairlift back. Debacle, thank you very much. That is very much appreciated. Thanks. That is one shiny dome. I appreciate it. When Spacewell near Orison, in the future, they're working on it. It'd probably be like I don't know, a year out or something though, to actually have the Spacewell floating around. Is the 400 ship real or a hoax? So the 404 was a joke, hoax. The 400i, I think will be a thing in the future. What do you think, Sin, of the 400i? Do you think it's a hoax?
Well, I mean, I'm sure at some point in the future there may well be a ship called the 400i, considering they seem to like going for the 100 series.
Yeah.
So...
do you think the Vandal Capital ship shown off in the Squadron 42
at some
trailer?
point. I don't know.
Yeah. And do you think the Vandal Capital ship shown off...
I like to think that these leaks are sometimes
I should push
ridiculous,
to talk.
and are just put out there to try and weed out the people who are leaking.
Zin doesn't know I'm talking until I push to talk, and then she knows I'm talking. That's why she was talking over me. It's not because she wasn't hearing me. But yes, no. Zin, you're right. Bam.
Sorry.
Strong, independent. Well, that's okay. I should have pushed to talk. So yeah, sometimes they might be putting out leaks, CIG potentially, to trick the leakers. Do you think the Vandal Capital ship shown off in the Squadron 42 trailer will be flyable? Even when it's in-game, it's only going to be part of the ship because it's massive, actually completed. So the full interior won't be done, not for a long, long, long time. But maybe in the future it will be. Do you think the current changes are fun? It's my understanding that Squadron 42 main protagonist will behave like Swarm with these changes of every few seconds out of ammo. How will that be fun? So you won't be using ballistics much in Squadron 42 unless there's a reason to, and they're going to balance ballistics further. There is one unannounced ship coming later this year. No, there's more than one almost certainly, but yes, yeah, I see what you mean. What do you think it could be? So there's a lot of stuff that we might see concept-wise from the longbow, sort of like a large anvil carrier, the 400 the raft ship that people have talked about, a mobile refinery, spaceball attack on Horizon when same as with we're not sure what the spaceball mechanics are going to be. Is it just going to be us looking at them? Ooh, is it going to be us attacking them and poaching them? Or is it going to be us mining stuff off of them? Or space ambergris, we just look for their vomit. When we get homesteads, will there be a renting system and light bills? I would expect to see rentals for and upkeep for homesteads, and perhaps and things like that. What extent that will be, it might just be you have to maintain them with power and things. It could be whale poop. That's what's in the Blammer burgers, mate. This whale poop. Will there be a purchasable ship bigger than the Javelin? There should be in Star Citizen in-game, but I wouldn't expect to see one purchasable for real money. Hopefully. Spy bomber space whale when? Ooh. Maybe they're already in-game. That's how good they are as a spy. Question for Zin. What future feature are you most excited about? She's dead.
Jump points and more star systems.
Okay, yeah, reasonable. I thought it would be like when Board gives me a raise. Zin's already been given a raise. Bam. Deal with that. Can you fly to the top of buildings? Yes, when Zin is here, I will make her fly me places. Zin, where are you?
I'm on my way. I've had a bit of a problem with my character.
Yeah?
Because it's reset my character, and then obviously I've jumped straight into the PU without creating my character, so I am a big burly bloke.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. That's what you want to be.
No, I don't think the 400i is going to be a whaling ship, no. From what we know, if it's going to be a ship, it will be a luxury constellation. Basically, very comparable to that. Is that you? You're beautiful, Zin.
Thanks. Might be easier if we actually create a group.
Right. Enough of your music, Pedro. Or no, it's Pedro. That's Pedro music. That was Pedro music, I think. Probably Pedro music. It was Pedro music. Or you're such a softie. What? I'm not a softie.
He's not a softie.
I'm hard as nails, mate. What exactly is the deal with the space whales? Is that a joke? Or you actually... So, there are space whales that will breach the surface of Crusader. They live in the gas giant. They propel themselves through, I don't know, magic. It's a game. I don't know. With the Retaliator module rework coming, will Cloud Imperium add additional modules? Potentially. There potentially could be other modules. Which way are we going?
This way. To the spaceport, yeah?
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, get a spaceship. Oh! Got a beer. I made it in time, Sin.
Good job.
Thanks. Thanks, mate. Have you tried turrets in 3.14? I've messed around with them briefly, but I haven't really tried them properly for combat yet. Me and Zin will be doing that tomorrow. I'm planning to do some Pirate Swarm, Vandal Swarm, and some missions together. Around Orison, there are floating habitat islands with hangars and livable spaces. Do you think they'll sell these as homesteads? Maybe in the future. There's enough space so they could make a load of them. They could make individual rooms in these like giant hotels available. Low density gas in the swim bladders. Yes. They are. Perfect. Next. What's the next fucking thing we need to deal with? Anti-gravity eyes. They've got really good anti-gravity eyes that just pulls them up. Perfect. Will we be able to train space dolphins to find space mines? No. I'm gonna confirm there are no space dolphins. Is that a good dolphin impression?
That's terrible.
What? Okay, you do yours.
No, because I can't.
Exactly. I win the space dolphin competition. Thanks. Good job. I'm the best. Can you stick 2 reclaimers back to back and give us an idea how big the Kraken is going to be? It's going to be big, and no. You can dance in here, which is good, yeah?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Temporarily.
Yeah. It sounds going to be whatever it wants to be. Question for Bordanzin from Pork Woofles. What do you think of the female outfits and customization available in the game and things you'd like to see? I do not like, and I believe Zin is the same, does not like the 50s Americana blouse stuff on Orison. I do not like the female dresses. I like the male business clothing. I think that's cool. Oh,
why?
You hurt me. What if I die now? If I die, it's your fault.
Good.
What do you think of the female stuff for Star Citizen? Is there enough? Would you like to see more?
No,
would you like to see anything?
I mostly wear armor because there's just not really much in the way of clothing that I really like, to be fair.
You looked pretty sharp in that waistcoat.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't wear it normally, though.
Do you just want more general sort of clothing that's unisex, I suppose?
Kind of. I mean, I'm a sort of jeans and t-shirt sort of person, usually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I should have said earlier, Sin?
What?
You know when we had the 100i paint jobs that some of the RSI subscribers don't like? Yeah?
Yeah.
I might have crashed.
Oh.
I think I have. Oh. I've crashed really weirdly, Zin.
Good job.
Won't let me exit the game. I can hear stuff. Okay, it's okay. It should let me just straight back in, shouldn't it? I was on my normal BoredGamer account, wasn't I?
Yes, you were.
Cool. But with those 100 eye skins, they should have instead given us Finley and Francis plushes.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
Ones.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, the giant ones. People would have been like, woo! Load of people would have subbed. And it's something everyone can use, sort of. Or not use, but you don't need anything special to use it. When do you think shield stats will be needed? Re-added. Oh, so they're going to be going through at some point in the PT probably all the stats for all the items to get the variants of them. Which
hang a 9 when you're ready, if you're able. Oh, you're going to be about 4 minutes loading back in, aren't you? Whale body pillow.
Join your server. Let's keep on trying, don't worry. How's performance right now? Pretty good for me. How's performance for you at the moment?
Mine's pretty good. I keep hearing explosions. I think people are blowing up.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, both of you wonderful people. Just found out my wife is having a baby girl. I hope it is yours, Plastic Death. Hopefully it's mine. Yeah, indeed. So what you said it as well. Have some money while I can still afford it. Appreciate it, mate. Oh no, that means you're going to be giving me less money because you have a child. It's okay, mate. Oh, congratulations.
So I will always be his special baby.
Wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, and genuinely congratulations. Oh, good man. Since you're on board, I'm trying to get my partner into Star Citizen. It's pretty tough. What do you think CIG could do to appeal to a wider demographic? Pay people off to play it. That's what I did with Zin. I went, Zin, here's a job. Play some Star Citizen. She loves it now.
His and her spaceships.
They did that occasionally for I've got in. They did that occasionally for Valentine's Day and stuff. But yes, more overtly his and her spaceships. Will there be a freelancer ship from other manufacturers? Well, the Cutlass is sort of like that. You might see some more like that in the future. Excited for the Kraken at all? Yeah, when it's eventually in the game, I think it'll be cool. How do you think things like pad ramming will be stopped on it? Well, because you'll be able to shoot the ships and move.
What was that question?
How do you think pad ramming will be stopped on the Kraken? You can shoot the ships.
Pad ramming? Oh, on the Kraken.
So people ramming the pads when they're assaulting it. I mean, the Kraken.
You'd have to get close enough first.
Yeah, the Kraken can sort of defend itself a lot better.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Yeah. Problem with Chris Roberts is he thinks he can walk it on. Walk it in. I don't fucking know. How large do you think the Endeavour will eventually be on release? Big. Because it's supposed to be able to deploy a mobile laboratory behind it, basically. It's going to be a massive ship. Will homesteads have an alarm or security systems? So there's certainly going to be abilities to defend your homesteads in the future, or your bases in the future, with guards, defense turrets, all that sort of stuff. Exactly to what extent, we don't know yet. I'm hoping we have alarm systems that will be able to alert us remotely when I'm not even playing. So. Space sleuths? Is that like a... Ooh, I see. Like dancing gals. Whale body pillow, question mark. I'm a Star Citizen whale. Not just figuratively, unfortunately. Robert Johnston, I love you. I like your money as well. You are a good chap. And I'm glad that you're a whale. I will make you a special little body pillow. Because whale body pillows. No, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Robert Johnson originally paying me large amounts of money to tell me to go affect myself. So appreciated. I hope you're doing well, sir. See, unlike Plastic Death, you're not planning to have any children in the near future, are you, Robert Johnston? So you can still support my channel for a long time, right? That's right, yeah? I'm not needy. Too much talking. I'm lying on the floor. Zin!
Yes.
Stuck on the floor. Zin!
Just look to your stream.
Zin! What?
Can you not get up? I've fallen and I can't get up.
Zin!
I'm not going to come get you.
Zin!
Stop it.
What do you mean stop it?
I'm not going to come help you. You're on your own, mate.
Help me.
Nope.
Help me.
Nope.
Oh, no. Oh, it's so glitchy. Okay. How would you get up out of this? I'd mow the
glass. Are you able to interact with the bed?
So, I don't have the head of an owl.
Are you unable to rotate?
Oh. Well, the hotkeys that I would normally use to fix this do not work.
Is it because they've been rebound?
No, no, no. It will not let me up. Okay. It will not let me kill myself. Huh.
You can't even kill yourself.
Huh. Hmm. It's just one of those days.
Yeah.
You've got the energy to get out of bed, but you just...
The thing is, I wouldn't even be able to come and help you because I couldn't get into your hab.
What happens if you fall in your hab and you can't get up?
That's it.
Because no one's gonna come and help me.
Housekeeping might come along and help you eventually.
Oh. I resigned myself to a life alone just so I can afford to send you money. Appreciated, Robert Johnson. You are a great chap. I call you Johnson sometimes when your name's Johnston, but I love you. Well, this is my life now. Start shilling for Life Alert. Their 24/7 support agents can send a medical team to your location. Nice. Nice. Gets into body drag me. She can't get in my room. Oh, wow. Is it in?
Yeah.
I think something else is wrong. I think I'm, like, morphing into a snake. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
I've forgotten how to play the game now.
I'm going to try and relog. Maybe that work? More RAM. Actually, more RAM's a good idea. Try doing it.
You haven't spent enough money. That's the problem.
I tried the hotkeys for emojis. Or emotes. I don't see how Winky Face is going to help me here, to be honest, Nicholas. But yes, I tried the emote. My game was crashed to desktop within 30 seconds. Update video drivers. Now I get 3 minutes. Any suggestions? Delete your shaders folder. Yeah? Suggestion? What do you think the plan is moving forward for overclocking and distortion weapons? They need to be hugely rebalanced, and they need to deal direct temporary damage to systems, so individual components. I do have images already. I need to update them somewhat. What do you think the plan is moving forward for overclocking? Literally what I just read. Yeah, we need the medical team from Cyberpunk to come along and help. So, Tin, did you see the little Baba shrinking bug?
I've seen pictures. I was curious as to how that was achieved.
I'm not actually sure how people have done it. I've only seen it people pushing the trolleys. Will shrunk. It does crash servers after a while, though, so...
Understandable.
Yes. If I had a grenade, I would have blown myself up there. That would have been actually pretty useful. I love my partner and child, but I miss single life. Day shift. Wow. People saying KYS have got the auto mods held them. No, I specifically haven't. I've seen lots of people with the mini bug, but it does crash servers. Apparently, so I don't actively try and sort of pursue those sort of bugs. I hope that Star Citizen's going to have a little app that warns me when people are on my base in the future, yeah? Do you think we will get a free fly for Xeno Threat and the Ninetales lockdown? I think we could see... we'll certainly see the sales event for both. Almost certainly, because an excuse to sell ships, why not? We could see a free flight during that time. It's possible. Did Zin play Star Citizen before she started editing for me? She had played it before, but she was not playing it. Is it true that Alt F4 backspace now triggers night? Oh, I've closed it. How's the performance right now? Pretty good for me. Well, you know, when I can get out of bed. Is getting a new girlfriend basically buying a new boss? I don't understand what that means. I don't think there's enough money I could pay to a girl to be my girlfriend. Zin, do you think I could pay women enough money to go out with me?
I'm probably sure you could find the right one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me, Zin. Has CIG mentioned anything about fishing being planned for implementation? Well, it's an MMO. Of course it will have fishing. The RAM usage went down in the PT this time around. Okay. Okay, J-Bud. J-Bud, I want to say, I genuinely appreciate you being here for the streams and modding. It's never expected for you to come in and mod. You sent me quite a heartfelt apology for not being here once, and I felt really guilty. I genuinely love and appreciate you being here and helping. Your help is amazing. Thank you so much. I give you literally nothing, and you do a huge amount for me. But never be worried about not being here for a stream or not here for 10 streams. I'd miss you, but I do not expect you to be here. It's very helpful, though. I love you. You're the best. Right. I'm a coming in. I'm a coming.
Do you see that tourist up in the sky? No, you didn't. You didn't look at it. It's fine.
Is it you?
That was me.
Should we just try and jump? Oh, no, actually, no. I'll die in the death box.
I don't think I can get close enough, but yeah, we could try.
No. I'll die in the death box.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the death box will come into play before I'm able to get even anywhere close.
What? No. I missed the shuttle.
Good job.
Can I love you too? Of course. Sons of sons. Son of sons. I accept all love and money. I'm not fussy.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Oh. Another shuttle almost immediately here. Nice. Opinion on referrals and concierge tiers may be worth a bit. Personally, I think they're both pretty lackluster for the money. Yes, they are, but I wouldn't want the bonuses there to be so amazing that they're just sort of like broken. I mean, the referral bonuses are pretty good. I would like to see some more lower end ones up to 100. So, I mean, I'd personally like to see every major patch release them do a little mini recruitment run for up to, 25 sort of people. So get a recruitment bonus at 1, 10, and 25 every major patch as a extra special thing. Star Citizen is an amazing public transport simulator if it was in space. I haven't played much with turrets in 3.14 yet. Minzid are planning to do it tomorrow. I've heard they're fantastic. They're certainly with balance with the new system to make them useful. I think 10 referrals is pretty good for Star Citizen getting a Gladius. I mean, they could certainly tweak it with getting a bike as well under 10. And some FPS gear under 10 as well would be useful.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
100 being at least $4,000 to the game. Yeah, at least. And it's on average, I think, people spend around $90. That might be extra every account, actually. So that's not necessarily That's averaging people that might not even have spent money on the game. I think the average backer might be 130. I need to look at the numbers again. Pretty sure it's around $90 per account that's in existence. I feel that the patch is going to be a turning point in public opinion. Depends on whether the patch is buggy and desyncy. I mean, it doesn't matter how great the changes are, and assuming that they are good. If it's super buggy and super desyncy, then it doesn't matter. It's just going to be seen as alpha. And it is an alpha game. But... Zin!
Yeah. Oh.
What?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Right, where am I?
Are you floating around?
No, I'm in a hangar now.
Okay, which hangar?
I will tell you once I've found out. How do I find out?
If you look at your ship, does it say what hangar it's in the
Yeah,
little...
but I'm in my ship. I need to get out of my ship.
Oh man. It's a difficult life for you. You let the dogs out. I mean...
Hangar 12.
Typically the owners. It depends on the situation, doesn't it?
Looking for your next stop after visiting Crusader? Consider the lunar cities Selen, Daymar, and Yellow.
Hangar
While I wait
12?
for you to arri- Hangar 12. While I wait for you to arrive, I'm just going to feed my cat quick.
So yeah, the clouds in Crusader and the cloud tech is super grainy at the moment. It's a known bug. They are working on it. Don't know when it's going to be fixed though, and there's a huge amount more to be done with the cloud tech in general. So they've acknowledged it and gone, look, we're still going to release, even if this is here, but we don't know when it's going to be fixed. That should be your new subscriber alert. Or follower alert, you screaming Zin. Zin was singing earlier, and I wasn't recording, and it made me sad. There are a lot of Zinisms, which would be fantastic. Having game. Hopefully it's not 30k. It might have. Wait for Zin to get back. It's because we're not in a party, I don't think. Yeah, ramps seem to be working pretty well. Landings seem to be working pretty well. Also, on the latest subscribe for the 100 icons. Not a massive fan of them. I don't think they're useful to everyone because obviously not everyone has 100 eye. And most of the other sort of flair and stuff is usable by everyone or doesn't have a prerequisite to use. Do you know what I mean? Is your legal name Bored? No. I'm not in your team, so I cannot open your ship.
Oh, why are you not on my team?
Don't know. Can you open it for me?
I don't know, I'm hailing you.
Received a direct message, Sin. Okay, yeah. Accept. Thanks, Sin. Everything just opened at the same time.
Quick, they're going to impound my ship.
Go, 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 go. I'm ready. I'm here. Gotta go, Sin. Gotta go fast. I don't want to be impounded. Oh. Are you reversing out?
I'm going to have to, aren't
Okay,
I?
okay, chill. Chill.
My
Chill.
sensitivity's too
No,
high.
it's fine. Level up. You've got this.
At least by the time I'm level, I'll be able to just back out.
Yeah. Go. You got this. Oh, beautiful. That is some good reversing. Oh. I think they've done a really... It's just such a shame with the fuzzy clouds. Other than the sort of little grainy clouds you can see in the top there. I think it looks amazing. You know if the plan is to have one giant server or several small ones to choose from. So server meshing basically means that it's one giant server, but it's actually lots of small servers stitched together, but everyone on the same Giga server is the idea, is the prime goal. Like a glove. You can one-man economy, or one-person economy, as it were. You sexist. No. But, and you'll probably be able to, use AI blades to slave any turrets forwards as well, firing. So you could one-person economy. It's not recommended, though. It's sort of like really a three-person ship. Wish they'd make a Red Dwarf MMO. I love Red Dwarf. I think there's pen and paper, isn't there, of it? I'm not sure if there's a... I'm not sure if it would work as an MMO. It's too mad and too niche. I loved Red Dwarf so much when I was growing up. Like, it's amazing. Ooh, big old thruster boys. Do you ever get ghosting when panning the camera? I haven't noticed ghosting from that. So you can land on all these sort of platforms and go and explore them. And some of them are pretty in-depth. There's barges we can land on as well that are behind us. Sort of cargo barges. Is that what you're going to do now as it's in?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've messed up my camera.
No, it's fine. It's fine. She is literally a professional Star Citizen. Literally professional. This is how professionals fly. The changes to guns and shields, how will it affect the Redeemer? Hugely, like all the other ships. Although I don't know specifically about the Redeemer. It needs to be tested. It should get higher time to kill, bigger shield, 4 faces. I think the Redeemer will have 4 faces. It should have a size 3 shield, at least one. I think. It's sort of like in a weird size, isn't it, the Redeemer? I need to check. I don't actually know. How do we think server meshing will work? So I typically lands in the little cargo area there.
I know where you land.
Yeah. What, are you landing on the roof? What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, mate.
Why don't you rotate 90 degrees to your left or right? No?
Can't do that.
No, okay. There's not enough room for you to land otherwise.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, we're dead. GG.
Oh, now we are.
Sin? 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, you've accidentally rotated. That's at least better.
I didn't do that.
Yeah. Will Star Citizen have a system like Bitcoin where you could invest? I hope not. Sin?
Yeah, I can't get up.
No, you can save us. You can save us.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Okay. Sin.
Yeah.
Engine's going to come off. You're going to roll. You're going to press Q to roll, and you're going to press forwards.
It won't roll. It won't roll.
Okay. We're good. We're alive. Don't move. We're gonna get out. Okay. Oh my God. Like a beach
I think you got
turtle.
lucky. You got lucky landing on that barge that time, mate.
Did I?
So I'm trying to go down. It's not going down.
No, it's in. Get out. You're gonna get out.
Get out, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to work out which is the least likely to kill us. Oh no. I think if we both exit through here, this is the least likely to kill us because we'll land on the top of our own ship. Oh. Okay. Or the bottom of our own ship. Oh, no, what's going on?
Give it a sec, give it a sec.
Okay.
I was just checking it wasn't going to just suddenly explode or something.
That is possible. Because we are going to inverse gravity in a second.
Whee!
We're going to walk off.
There we go. I'm on the underside of my ship. Oh, I fell off.
It's okay.
And now I'm glitching in my ship.
It's okay, it's fine.
I'm stuck in my ship. I'm back inside my ship.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can come out the elevator again. I'm just
No,
gonna,
I'm stuck.
I'm going to run off.
Oh, wait. I'm getting out. I'm getting
Yeah,
out.
that's
Come
fine.
on, come on.
I am homeward bound. I'm fine. Easy game. Do you know what, Zin?
Mm.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you've done this before. Okay. Use the portholes. That's a good idea, actually. Zin.
I'm stuck. I am currently stuck.
Okay. Can you unstuck yourself?
No.
Where are you stuck in the ship?
In the side of my ship.
In the like clipped in between two things.
Yeah.
So try crawling, try
No,
emoting,
can't crawl.
slash sleep.
I'll try and dance. I can't dance.
If you lie down,
I can dance.
okay, good job.
I'm in a locker,
Okay,
but I can't get out.
try and slash sleep because you'll lie down, and then you can glitch through the walls. So I get into one of the ways you got into the javelin. Are you getting off the barge? We don't need to get off the barge. This is our life now. I mean, who's really upside down here? Is it the barge or us? How's that going for you, Zin?
It's not going at
So
all.
try crawling, try other remotes.
No. I'm
No,
stuck, mate.
no,
I'm
you've got
dead.
this.
I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. Party member here. Okay. Hmm. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to open the other side just in case that dislodges the ship slightly.
I'm.
Okay, I'm gonna open this door as well. Do everything we can. Do everything we can. So what happens when you try and slash sleep? Or
I just lie down and start getting back up again.
you not spin around and do weird things at the same time? Obviously not.
No.
Okay. I can't get back into the ship.
I'm even further into the ship now. Maybe
Okay.
that's a good thing. Maybe
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
get
yeah.
out the other way.
Yeah. Try and glitch. Keep on trying to glitch. If you've glitched into something, you can glitch out of it. By jumping, by crouching, by crawling, by emoting. You've got this in. Oh, I can see you janking like a mother trucker. Are you running on the belly of the ship or something?
I'm stuck in like a locker, not a locker, like next to a locker in some cupboards.
So much jank, I know, right? You could try an Alt F4 and come back in and load on me and see if that works.
No, put me back here, mate. Also, it'll take me like 4 minutes to get back in, at least.
Are you... It's in, I'll miss you if you die.
No, you won't.
Better hurry back, Sin. Hurry back.
You'll be fine without me.
You need to hurry back. Sin's left my channel. Yeah, so 3.14, the things we're mainly looking forward to are Xenothreat Remastered version 2 and the Ninetales Lockdown stuff. I mean, that's huge event gameplay, people getting involved. And the Ninetales lockdown stuff is very PvP focused. The Xenothreat version 2 is much more PvE focused and should be significantly better than the original time they ran it. It's the idea. Guys. Oh. The Taurus is gone. Maybe bring a Cutlass Red?
I'll see what it lets me do first.
Can you imagine? Party member -1 meter. Does that mean she's inside me? Oh no.
No, I'm just always behind you.
That's. I would like the peripheral jumper in SCP. Yeah. You imagine Star Citizen Director's Cut? I can't imagine Star Citizen fucking finished game at the moment, mate. Dibs on stuff. I know, right? Have you played Star Wars and Knights of the Old Republic? Gunga ships remind me internal fleet a bit. Okay. Okay. I see what you mean. You should have landed it the right way up, Sin. That would have that would have helped. Do you think toilets in space should spin clockwise or counterclockwise?
I think they just do what airline toilets do.
Be based on manufacturer, won't it? What do airline toilets do? They just explode outwards. Yeah, okay. Do that. What they need to do is close and then vent into space. But make sure that they are closed, because if you're sitting on one and you vent it into space with you sitting on it, mate, that's gonna tug. This is still the PTU, yeah. Gravity's weird in this game. I know, right? It's space gravity. Do you worry after all this time the length of Squadron 42 might be short? Yes, I do worry about that, but they did say it was going to be a reasonably long game. If it's not at least 30 hours, I will be very upset. Unless it's like amazing and like 20 hours or something. But yeah, if Star Citizen has a Bitcoin-like investment system, I think we can all successfully call it a scam. Do you know whether the C2s and Tonks are purchasable in game right now? I have not seen them in any shops, but I haven't actually actively looked. I've just been flying around Crusader 99% of the time. How do we think server meshing will work? Will it put different location in different servers or different groups of players? So the ideal way for it to work, and they want it to work, is that you basically, when you have dynamic server meshing, you have each object container, so an individual room, ship, planet, space station, whatever, can all be servers based on population. Those individual object containers based on population can spin up and down as servers, and servers can be nested in other servers and can seamlessly pass data between them. That is how they want it to work. So technically you could have everyone in the same server. Same mega server that's all meshed together. Are the way the bottom engines of the Taurus aligned a Taurus only design or future redesign of all kinds? I'm so confused what you mean by that. My brain imploded. Have you ever heard the story about Wallace Klim visiting Orison as a child? He had a kitten that fell through the platform and was crushed by the core of Crusader, a turning point for... Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's... Oh my god.
That's mortifying.
Will ships still be sold after release? So they're planning on selling in-game currency, and ship packages. So ships up to a certain level with a game package. I still think they'll sell ships after release, at least like concept ships, but they've said they won't. But I think they will. Has CIG said anything about the server meshing tech being able to benefit from other MMOs? Not really. did Italy deserve to win?
Yes.
They did win, so probably. I think they played statistically, I think they played a bit of a dirty game from what I could see. But there are rules in place to, give us penalties or give England penalties and stuff. Do that. So there were tactical fouls and things like that, and you can argue whether that should be allowed. Well, they are allowed, but there's obviously yellow cards and things that were done because of that. England's not great at penalties, it seems. We've done that for many years. They were more in control of the game, Italy. So, will prices of ships rise after release? In-game money. So when ships have been released, typically they go up in value and go up in price. How long are the days on Crusader? I have not checked. Do not know.
How long are the days on any planet? You'd think I'd know something like this by now, but I don't. I have no idea how long the days are on any planet. Too long.
Moon. Too long. I'm going to go pee-pee pretty quick. Hello. Hi. I'm BoredGamer. Are you for or against in-game marriage? If people want to get married in-game, cool, go right ahead. Want to have little ceremonies? I'm pro cool community things, I suppose. I remember going to people's WoW weddings that got married in real life and then also in the game. So, you want to do that? You want to roleplay stuff? Cool. We do need more content. Star Citizen looks pretty. It's very cool. And some of the locations and stuff are great. But we need a huge amount more gameplay to make the game, viable as a game to play. Server meshing is a massive hurdle to tackle. And so they've got the money and the tools and the people to do it. Quite genuinely. But it takes time. There's a load of stuff they are doing for FPS stuff, so reducing the delays for animations, generally improving and optimizing netcode. I mean, some of the stuff for server meshing that's part of persistent streaming and server meshing will help with that. Where are you, Sin?
I'm at hangar. Will be at hangar 7.
Then you have to find me. Can you see me on the radar?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah.
You're very, very tiny, but I can see you.
Okay, because otherwise I'd have to guide you to where I was. I think I see you there.
Just send out a flare.
I don't see why me changing my trousers is going to help.
No, you don't change them. You just throw them in the air.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can see you over there. Nothing in Star Citizen is broken. It's the US that are broken. Wow. What would be the cost of space divorce? You have to create a new character. GG, mate. Any idea? Talk about that. I was disappointed in the lack of detail in information about the progress of server meshing as well. I do want more about it. I think that we'll occasionally see videos that are specifically on it. So iCache is sort of mostly done and integrated. They're working on full persistent-based stuff for it now. It's just the implementation and utilization of that. I'm hoping that we see some... Well, I am hoping that we see no threats and Ninetales lockdown tests on the PTU. I'll get Zin, even if it's the weekend. I'll try and get her to play. If that is the case, when they do turn up. What's iCache? So iCache is sort of like a way of storing persistent information and server information and database information on Star Citizen between two layers so that they can quickly save a state, load it to a database or grab it from a database, and then sort of like stream that information back in quickly or save it quickly. It's sort of like a giant, a way of storing all that data, sharing that data, moving that data in an incredibly fast fashion. Because if they grab it straight from the databases, it's not great, and it's too slow. Hi, Zin.
Hi.
Let's see if you can land this time.
Yeah.
Taking bets. Taking bets. Do you think Zin can land and survive, and will she be upright or not? Choose now.
Oh, fuck off, ship.
Well, she's got the mouth of a
Okay.
sailor.
Sorry, the ship just jolted. That wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't you. Okay.
No.
Ah!
But I have landed, so that's
I'm
fine.
blind. I'm literally blinded by whatever just happened to your ship.
Oh, my ship's fine on my screen. No.
Thanks for helping the channel, Zin. Yes, that's what
You're
she's
welcome.
doing. Good job, Zin. That was amazing. Perfect. Can you make a video on best usage of missile operator mode? Yeah, we can show how it works and show how to sort of best practices for it, for sure. Yeah, I think she did take a bit of damage. That wasn't her
I did not
fault.
take any damage.
She
That
pa-
was just your instance thinking that I'd taken damage.
It's desync. It must have been desync.
It's desync.
You guys are right. Thanks, Sin. Thanks for turning up. Gonna fly us into the core
Welcome.
of Crusader and then we'll call it for the day?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Probably should have brought a faster ship, but you know.
No. You can do a little 1 minute fly round of Orison first.
1 minute fly around. Oh, it'll only take a minute to fly around Orison.
Do a little bit of it. Don't do all of it, you monster.
You in, yeah?
Yeah. Let's sit on the toilet, mate.
I have taken a bit of damage on my right.
No.
right
You haven't been
thing.
damaged though. It was
No?
desync.
Okay. Alright, yeah, sure. So that's the
Gonna-
landing zone, or is that the...
You wanna press J? To get your... Yeah.
It's K, actually.
Was it K? Oh, it is K. Oh my god. He knows more than me about Star Citizen. Confirmed.
Oh, this is the industrial platform, isn't it?
That is...
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the joys of Star Citizen and 3.14 now is that we're able to use all of that delightful Pedro music. All that new Pedro music. Do you think Squadron 42 could release on next-gen consoles? I think as long as they don't have to make any concessions in the ports, then potentially, yeah. Always playing desync, I know, right? Or hackers. There's a big load of potential for Horizon, for sure. Why do I need a safety belt on the toilet? Just suction down on the lid. You're all good. Squat harder. Do you consider yourself an Omega Male? And if so, have you obtained a Dragon Keck level? I don't know what any of that meant.
I think the clouds do look worse at like sunset.
I just think we notice it more because of the contrast.
Yeah, it looks like some sort
Fuzzy.
of terrible. I don't know. Yeah, fuzzy mess.
It's a shame. The edges of the clouds where light partially comes through, all fuzzy. But TIG, maybe they'll get a partial fix in, a bodge fix for 3.14. But I know it's something that they need to look at.
I'm guessing that's the landing zone because it's quite well illuminated over there.
Illuminated
Illuminated.
is Death of a Spaceman being prematurely implemented? So, in your opinion, they're not implementing it fully or anything. They're going to have more medical gameplay as steps towards it. That's what we're getting. Do you think we need some beach gear in game? Yes, and a volleyball court and jiggle physics. 100%. Why would you need a safety belt on the toilet? Just suction down on the lid. Yeah, 100%. Fly through one of the shipyards. Sim can find one.
Oh, we were at one. You should have said it then. It's a bit late now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, mate, let's just fly into the core of the planet. Find the core of the planet. I'm gonna get some lunch quick. Get those videos out. Because I need to
80,000.
need to check on my mum and see what's happening with trying to get my dad out of hospital. Turn off film grain. I think I've already got it off.
My film grain's already off.
You get 6 frames around Orison. I get good frame rate now, but I have got.
Thing's not working. There we go.
What's your thing?
My ship wasn't pitching. It.
Oh, does it not like you going there?
What is my ship? Right. Aim down.
It might try. It might go no. You're not allowed to go in. Use cruise control.
Nah.
You've got this, Sin. I believe in you.
75,000. Music's quite apt. I don't know if you've got the same music as me, but
The death of a spaceman in Squadron 42 isn't really a thing because I suppose when you die, you're dead. In Squadron 40, it's game over.
70,000.
What number are you reading off? How far? I thought it was 75,000 a minute ago.
Yeah, but we're going down,
Oh,
so it's getting
yeah.
smaller.
Yeah. That makes sense. I've played games before. I appreciate all the love. Thanks so much. Is it faster falling if you kill the engine?
Don't know. 65,000.
Yeah. Try turning the engine off, Sin.
I mean,
Sin doesn't like that idea. Oh. We going quick? Falling quickly?
I don't think it's quicker.
No? Okay.
It is. I mean, I'm obviously falling, but it is not as fast.
No. It looks like... Oh! We call this the Zinnia maneuver?
Everything's gone to black.
Oh yeah, you flacked out properly. Too many G's, mate. I find 1 G enough.
I've lost track of what's up and what's down. Right, we've stopped spinning.
Zin?
I'm heading down.
Zin?
55. Yeah.
We shook so much that I fell off the toilet. I'm not even joking. I appreciate all of that. Thank you so much. Gravity plus thrust equals speed. I know, right? The people that just joined us, we are stopping pretty soon, but we thought we'd play into the core of Crusader as much as we could.
50,000. We're dropping at about 100 meters a second.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty sure somebody on one of your videos did comment about turning off his engines and seeing how long it took.
Hmm.
I think you get to about maybe 10k, and then you just kaboom.
Thank you very much, Iris. Very much appreciated for the kind words. Are you power of attorney concerning my dad? It's slightly different in the UK, but my mother will have, because they're married, and will be able to do anything that she needs to do. Get him
I mean,
out of the hospital and stuff.
rather impressively, I can barely see the stars.
Oh yeah.
They're like very
clouds,
faint red
yeah.
and slowly disappearing.
Can you turn the headlights on if you haven't already?
On.
Yeah. I'm blind! Nino, Nino, Nino.
All that fog.
Yeah. You need a herald. Super useless at the moment in the game. But in the future it will.
Isn't that what they use to fly to the sun?
Yes, it is.
Not super useless then, eh?
Well, I mean, good point. For Project Icarus, it was useful.
40,000.
It will be useful in the game eventually when we have data running and that sort of jazz. What do you think will be the most used ships in 3.14?
Cutlass Reds.
Cutlass Black, probably. Sorry, Cutlass Series, we say. Cover me. It would just be the same as the popular ships. Right, but probably Cutlass Black.
35k?
I think the sort of Doom area is around 20k, but we'll soon see. Yeah, the circle thruster effects are not great. They look pixely like that. See at the edge, the pixels. Not great. Fine if they were just
thruster effects from afar
few.
are pretty dodge at the moment.
They're sort of doing these far effects close at the moment, though.
Hmm.
So these are effects you're supposed to see from a long way away to show where the ship is. But obviously, at close range, they're still showing on the Cutlass.
30k?
It doesn't look great. Would you like to see legit jobs you can take medic or cop? Oh, there'll be a load of different missions for those types of roles for sure. Gamma looks well rested today. Hope you're doing well.
I want to do medic role things.
Yeah. Is that what you'd like to do in game, or would you like to do other stuff as well?
No, mostly medic-y stuff.
What about farming?
Maybe farming.
Yeah.
As long as it's got a good farming gameplay loop.
You should get a Voldemort-styled Chris Roberts tattoo on the back of your beautiful slick baldness. I'm not even sure what that
25K.
means, but yes. Well, when you to Star Citizen, how long does it take for a full new patch to be released? It depends. So we're waiting and have been waiting on the live release of this 3.14 patch for a while. There's still a load of more balancing stuff to be done because the ship changes. So we'll go to Open PTU in the next couple of weeks and hopefully live soon. Thanks for the AMA. No worries.
Oh, sorry.
No, after using.
Does anybody know anything? I'm going to ask the audience something now. Does anybody know anything about planets? Like, what is a gas giant? Does it have a core or anything? Or is it literally just a ball of gas?
I suspect gas giants will have a core still. There will be different gases and more dense gases in the centre. It could have a solid core gas giant.
Mm. We're at 18k now. Because what I'm thinking about is like, what is that altitude based on?
Yes, they have cores. No, oh, no one knows what's in the center exactly. I suppose they don't.
And that's the other thing is, if somebody was able to create a ship that could withstand the pressures of Horizon, Crusader, sorry, would they be able to fly to the surface of Crusader?
Dun dun dun.
It's likely they have a liquid core instead of solid.
It'll be molten, as in, there's a lot more going on there as well.
Oh, I like that. A giant burrito in the center of the planet. Yes.
I think it would be cool to have a portable space tent you can put in your backpack and deploy as a save point. Sort of like, yeah, but not as a save point. But yeah, I mean, you shouldn't need save points in Star Citizen. You're supposed to continue where you left off. But it's like a protection little area, little despawn area. I actually quite like the idea of as a tenty thing. And when are they implementing fauna like Space Cow? They're working on it. What's wrong, Sin?
Don't accept the homicide against me.
Against
you.
Decline, yeah?
Yeah.
Hope you're alright.
You asked me to do that.
Did I? I said fly into the core of the planet. I didn't say kill me. These are two different things. They are working on animals at the moment. Pyro crab, the boreal stalker, I think is probably the thing we're going to see first. The yeti. Space cows are all being worked on. Right. I think I'm going to dash off. We talked about some stuff. We messed around a bit. Didn't do much tangible, but who cares? Got a couple of videos to get out. I'll get one of them out today. Probably means in talking about 3.14 and plans and things and stuff. And, woo! This game is a effing scam, and you're a liar, and you suck. Thanks, Q. Thanks for the opinion, and thanks for the views. I do not agree with you. I think you're a grumpy man. Gas giants are filled with stars, I believe. Yeah, why not? Or failed stars. Well, My brother is a gas giant. Ooh. Right. Thank you very much for watching today. It is very much appreciated. There's a lot of 3.14 content coming, and we'll sort of follow it as the patch and updates and balances and all that sort of stuff happens. Don't know when the live spud's going to be. I'm hoping they get it out sooner rather than later. Obviously, they could go 3.14.x patches to do a load of the balance and stuff, so maybe they'll push it out and then do a load of the balance later. But a load of balance still has to be done. So, how do you feel getting scammed playing that game? What? I feel pretty good, actually. It's a pretty good game. Thanks.
It's good looking. Lots of things to go and see.
Yeah, I quite enjoy it. How do you feel coming in, watching someone else play it and getting grumpy at them? But thank you very much for the question and the view. Appreciated. But yes, genuinely, thank you very much to everyone for watching. Whether you've got a trolley question or not, it doesn't matter. I will, to some level, respect and ask your questions. I'll listen to them. We'll talk about them. But I'm going now. Thank you very much for watching. Zin, say goodbye, Zin.
Goodbye, Zin.
You take care, guys. I will leave you with a stream, actually. I'll find someone. 1 second. Should we? I'm going to post them over to Moist Noodle because we're going to be interviewing him later this week. So, great. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate the love. Thanks for hanging around while me and Zoom just messed around and chatted. It's very much appreciated. There'll be a video out in the next half an hour or so. So check that on the channel, and I'll talk to you soon.